Thor 4, my friend. It dropped on Monday early morning.
Monday early morning.
And it's always a good damn day when a Marvel trailer hits, doesn't it? On your freaking YouTube stream and your queue, and you're like, let's do it. I'm gonna watch this 17 times before I get up for work.
Exactly.
Let's do it. Isn't that what you do? That's what I do.
Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, I'm an early bird, so I'm up at like 6 a.m.
Oh, yeah, you're up at like 6.
I'm just watching in the room alone on repeat. It's fantastic. Right. And then it's great because you get to wait till all the YouTube channels come up with all their Easter egg stuff. Yeah. And it's just kind of a fun, nerdy thing to have. One
of the best things to come out, I think, of like the MCU and the Marvel and the nerd stuff recently has been the breakdowns, man. Like I there's something about them you just can't help but watch, even though you like they're all more or less the same, and yet you watch all of them. I don't know. You never know. It's brilliant.
That's a wonderful point. They are all more or less the same, and it's all just speculation. Nobody actually knows what the hell is going on. Sometimes we've seen some get like nail it, and then we've seen a lot just completely like everybody was wrong about Endgame. Everyone.
Right.
New rock stars.
That's the good part about it. Yeah, it's when people start to get into their own theories, and then it's like somebody else has a different theory. So that's where it's really fun. But it's really tapped into something, I think, in the nerd zeitgeist, like just keeps feeding our heads, and it's just it's so fun.
It just makes Marvel everywhere all at once.
I like that. I like that, my friend. Alex, starting strong. Anyways, all right, Thor 4. Right. Thor 4. Yeah. I'm sure everyone here has seen it. If you haven't seen it, what are you doing? Go watch it. Like, Alex, I want to get your first because you have been starting the last 5 like a month ago. Yeah, with your Thor 4 anxiety. So please tell me your thoughts on Thor 4.
We got the trailer with just about 80 days left till release, and I was happy but also a little disappointed. The trailer did not show anything. We saw no action scenes. We saw the coolest scene in the trailer for me is when Thor and Korg are staring over and looking at Falagar the Behemoth. He's the big giant ice monster. He's got blood. It's literally like stripped from a comic book.
Everyone was saying scene. It's like literally just a draw, like a live action version of that exact.
Right. And I went and looked it up, and Gore was in that comic book, and like I think Gore kills Falagar, and Thor is saying in the comic book, he's like, this dude, he wrestles black holes for fun. That's how strong he is, and somebody just took him out.
Also, I feel like what's his name again?
Gore?
What's the the big giant Falagar. I heard somebody say that they were actually really good friends, him and Thor, and so that's when it kind of becomes personal. For Thor.
So,
anyways,
like that was the coolest scene to me. The rest of it was kind of cool. It's just little scenes here and there, just little taste. There's
hold on. You're telling me you're not one of your favorite scenes was seeing those guns, those Natalie Portman guns.
Oh, you mean the insanely CGI'd guns? Yeah. Yeah. She looked great. If she did it on her own, that's great. If it's CGI, I also don't mind.
I bet money it's CGI too. To be honest, it looks like it looks airbrushed.
She's like
contoured.
She's playing Thor. She should look a little bit buffer. I think it's great. So as long as the CGI doesn't look too bad in it, which I'm not afraid it will. But yeah, my overall thoughts is I thought the trailer was fun. It was cool. Didn't show a thing. We didn't even get I was really bummed we didn't get one look at the villain. Christian Bale's villain.
It's a teaser, bro. It's a teaser.
I know it's a teaser.
Full one's coming. We're gonna see Bale in the next one, I bet.
I'm sure. Yeah. But like I did want just a little bit more.
You want a little more, yeah.
Just
considering how close we are.
Yeah, we're 80 days out. Well, at this point, I think we're 75 days out of this movie. Again, we hadn't seen any images, anything.
Nothing. Zero.
So all we got to see was Thor kind of being the same guy he was in Thor Ragnarok.
At the end, yeah.
And I guess we got to see the Guardians, and that scene was great. I bet you
with the face, with
30 minutes. Yeah. Not me.
The ones you love. Yeah. That was pretty funny. I like that joke a lot. I like that joke a lot.
So yeah, it was good. It was good, wasn't great. Like when I was more hyped when I saw the Multiverse of Madness trailer versus this trailer.
Definitely.
So what did you think, Ed?
I'm quite frankly surprised you were more disappointed. Actually, I thought it was for a teaser. I'm looking at it as a teaser, and to be fair, I was disappointed that we just didn't get a full official trailer. I just think this close, just give us the first, like the whole trailer,
the whole 2 minutes.
Yeah. But considering we didn't, I went, okay, fine. Since it's a teaser, as a teaser, I think it did great. I'm pretty excited for it. We got a lot. I think we got a lot to chew on. You know, we got Russell Crowe's back as Zeus.
Yeah.
He's coming in. He looks a little
to Zeus.
Yes. Yeah. Oh boy, look at that. Which I'm excited for. I love Russell Crowe, dude. I like seeing him in roles. The last time I even remember him being in movies, to be honest, is when he showed up in freaking The Mummy as Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. By the way, he would have been a great Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. You didn't like it?
He would have. I liked his portrayal of of Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Right. I completely forgot that Mummy existed. I kind of erased it from my memory.
Good for you, actually. Think that's quite a feat.
Never again.
Yeah, I hated that movie, but he was great. Like the prospect of him being him, I thought was awesome.
Fun.
I thought, that was fun. So I have the same reaction here. I'm like, great, he's playing fucking Zeus. He clearly doesn't care about his weight though anymore. He's just like fucking letting it in, just letting it fill.
Old. Fuck it.
Let it fill in the crevices of that gold armor.
Are you fat shaming Russell Crowe right now?
No, absolutely not. I'm fat as shit. Look at me. I'm loving it. I'm go for it, my man. Like, dude. Keep eating those whatevers.
Whatever Australians eat.
Amazing money away that you've
Vegemite.
made over your career. Vegemite. Oh, no, I hate Vegemite. Vegemite's gross. Tim Tam Slams, baby. Tim Tam Slams. Do you know what a Tim Tam Slam is?
No.
You don't know what a Tim Tam Slam is?
You should be honored that I know what Vegemite is.
I guess so. I don't care. I'm not Australian.
Yeah. What do you? Chris Hemsworth's
Let's
not
ask our
watching
friend Maud Garrett to see, and she'll judge you.
Yes,
we'll see for that. But dude, Tim Tam Slam, if you ever go to like a world market, it's these chocolate wafers,
like
in a small rectangle. Kind of like a Kit Kat. It's similar in a sense, a little more hollow inside. And here's what's great about it being hollow inside. It's a Tim Tam, but the slam part is when you heat up some hot chocolate or some milk or something.
Okay.
Then you take the I'm gonna go close up here. So just pretend you have like a little wafer right here.
Okay.
You bite like one corner up, then you turn it around, bite the other end, the opposite side corner, then you use it as a fucking straw. You sip up that luscious milk or hot whatever it is. It has to be hot because guess what happens when you sip some in and then you put it all in your mouth? It melts. It all melts. It just all melts in this gorgeous like gush of chocolate. And it's delicious.
Okay. Tim Tam
You
Slam.
don't seem interested, but it is delicious.
No, I'm not interested, but maybe it's very good. Maybe it's very good.
It's euphoric, I will say. Euphoric experience. The first time. If you eat a few of those, you got diabetes. But just like one time. just eat one. Don't go crazy. I'm not telling you fucking go to the ER. Just eat one.
If I'm being honest, it's a lot of work for a fucking Kit Kat. I mean,
okay, you're not wrong. It takes like 10 minutes to like get.
I gotta pour a glass of milk. Make chocolate milk and heat it up.
This is not breakfast time or lunch. I'm talking like ending the day, maybe even like after dinner. You got nothing else to do. You're about to like watch Netflix or some shit. Like that's when you do this. This is when you slam it up.
Tim Tam
Slam. Remember that. And when you walk and you see it, you're like, all right, fuck it. Ed said I'll try it. All right,
Steel Trap. I mean, I won't forget it. So we're good.
Okay, back to Thor 4.
Right.
I really enjoyed it. Again, Sweet Child of Mine, bro. Sweet Child of Mine. You got these like real little snippets of Greatest Avenger, him like doing the little P90X workout on that thing.
That was a fantastic scene. Wherever they are, it felt very Goonies like.
Yes. So, that's a good pull. I like that. Yeah, it does. It does feel very Goonies. I like that. The look too.
The whole movie itself feels there's a very 80s vibe from Korg's pants to Thor's shirt and stuff.
Korg's pants. Yeah.
Korg's pants are funny.
Yeah. And I like seeing like Valkyrie's there in her suit as King of Asgard, and just like it shows that there's obviously it hasn't even shown enough yet because we haven't seen that whole side of the Gore thing yet or the Natalie Portman stuff.
Yeah, nothing.
And the whole I'm sure there's going to be some multiverse stuff that's going to appear here.
So I have a theory.
Okay, go for it.
I don't think that's our Jane.
Yeah.
I think
I agree with you.
I think that's a Jane from another multiverse that was able to put back together Mjolnir and that's why Thor looks so surprised. I mean, he could also look surprised because it is Jane wielding the hammer.
Yeah.
But I feel like he would have felt the power of the hammer coming back together. And yeah, I don't think that's our Jane. I think our Jane is in the movie, but I don't think that's her in this moment.
The synopsis, I believe, actually says straight up, like Thor is, or like he's surprised. Like he's confused. He doesn't understand how she just showed up like that. So there's clearly some mystery as to how she becomes that way. And I would bet money probably has something to do with the multiverse. It may not be from there.
Let's be honest. That's probably why we haven't seen anything from the movie. I'm also, I am excited about the fact that it does look like an adventure movie in the sense that like it's clearly going to be Valkyrie, Korg, Lady Thor. Sorry, I think her real name is the Mighty Thor.
Mighty Thor, yeah.
Mighty Thor, and then Thor on this little adventure to catch Gore, the God Butcher. So yeah, I think it's exciting. I don't know. I just wanted a full trailer. I think
I hear you. Particularly for where your level was at when we were getting. I'm like, give the guy the whole trailer, please. For the
just give us the whole trailer. Like I'm fucking waiting for this, and then you give me 90 seconds. Yeah, which 10 seconds are, let's be honest, it was basically 40 seconds of footage because 20 seconds of footage is the staring scene.
Right.
And then like you have 5 seconds of Thor running as a kid.
Yeah. Oh, I like that shot too. That was a nice.
It was a cool shot.
I thought it was cute. Very cool shot. It was very. It looked very like Jojo Rabbit. He feels like
I mean it's Taika, so I got faith in it. So, but I mean there's not a lot to break down in it. I think
there isn't. But I will say again, like I liked it because I think to be honest, I end up liking Taika's trailers more than I end up actually liking his movies typically overall. Yeah. So the guy knows how to hype us up. So I'm definitely hyped for it. But yeah, I didn't love Thor Ragnarok. I like it a lot, but I don't love it like a lot of people do. Because it's so indulgent of a movie, and I fully expect that here again. So it could
be a good or bad thing. I don't know. We've read some things about this movie not being done, about a little bit, a little bit of back and forth between him and Marvel. Like you can go too self-indulgent. Like there was times in Everything Everywhere All at Once has been the best movie of the year. Still too self-indulgent.
But here's the thing though, besides us, I feel like people respond pretty well to that. Like most of the time when I feel like something's being pretty indulgent, other people don't think so. I'm like, okay.
You might be right.
Most people, in my opinion, like most people just don't seem to think so. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Maybe that's something that just bothers us for some reason. Interesting. Good point.
I think, I don't know. I think it's rightfully so. I think it takes me out of the movie for a second because I'm like, oh, it's diverted from the narrative and I'm just watching Taika Waititi tell a joke in my face and in the context of his own characters. And that's like, okay.
It'll pull me right out. Like if Korg is too front and center for too much of the movie, it'll pull me out.
Right.
I'll be like, okay, I get it. It's a jokey thing. Come on. Next thing.
Yeah. There were even moments in the last movie where I thought Korg was being like, "What? Well, okay, this joke is pretty funny, but also, what does it have to do with anything?" Like, it's really stopping. And I don't know, people seem to like it. So whatever.
Good point. Yeah. We'll see.
It is what it is.
We will see.
We will see. I think dude, when we see Gore, I think we're gonna flip the fuck out. I think it's gonna be. I think when we see Christian and we're gonna know a little bit more about why he's doing this stuff, which apparently is because the gods like killed his family, right, or something.
Right. The gods. So like the subtext in the trailer, not every god has a plan. Yeah. That has directly to do with Gore. He wants to basically Gore is upset at the gods for letting his family and his world die, and he's basically saying that you don't have a plan. You're full of shit. Why should I bow or follow you or anything? So it's like it's that little subtext there that's that hint at Gore in the trailer. That it reminds me a little bit of Batman and the Joker, like that sort of dynamic where it's like this guy just wants chaos. He just doesn't care. And Thor's gonna have to come in and be like, "Yo, my man, stop! Like, we can't do that.
We can't do that, bro." And he's just like, "I don't give a frick what you say."
Yeah, and Gore he's very formidable. I would I would love to see Chris Hemsworth lose his arm in this and get his metal arm. I would also lose my shit if Beta Ray Bill shows up.
Ray Bill. Yeah.
It turns into one word as you say it. But
it's hard. Yeah, I had a hard time saying that. Beta Ray
right?
Bill. Oh, okay.
I would love if he shows up. Like maybe he's on the adventure too.
He very
That'd
might
be
well.
So fucking fun. But yeah, I'm still excited. I just wanted a full trailer.
You want a full trailer.
That's why it disappointed me.
It's coming. I bet it's. I mean, it might be too soon, but
2 weeks after Multiverse of Madness.
I was gonna say it's probably 2 weeks after because they're gonna show this in front of obviously.
Yeah, and then you want Multiverse of Madness to sit for a second before releasing the next trailer.
Right,
makes sense.
Or we get the trailer right after the movie. They did it with Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah.
They could do it here, and I wish they could. I mean, I know that things have to line up, but I almost would rather have the trailer for the next movie than an end credit scene. I mean, in my opinion, like those just excite the shit out of me. I love seeing those because it's it's coming. It's like a complete
Yeah, I mean, one end credit scene is enough, and then the trailer for the next movie. I'm in.
Yeah,
because I wouldn't be surprised if they do that for the next things. Like, especially that might be their marketing plan going forward.
It might be. I'd be down for it.
My guess is until Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, because at that point they'll finally be caught up behind their slate, which was pushed all the way back, and then they can start, a more normal schedule of releasing trailers. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that's it. All right,
I wouldn't either. So that's great. Well, Thor 4, there you go. Alex a little disappointed, me fairly happy, although we both can agree we wanted the full trailer. So. And it's coming. I'm sure it's coming soon. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, my friends. Okay, wait a little bit longer, but you got your fill. You got a little bit. You got enough.
Yeah, I got my fill, and then Multiverse of Madness in 2 weeks.
The movie's actually happening. Like they actually shot footage.
Yeah. We know it's actually coming out.
Yeah, exactly.